Hello, everyone. This is Divinely Guided Chose Stars. See spiritually 777. How y'all doing? All right, so I guess I decide to go ahead and pull a card. All right. A lot of energy is going on right here. Energy is source. I always say energy, and everybody like, what is energy? Anybody. It could be. So, meaning, from me as a guide. So, the retro, Mercury retro is really strong. And just letting you know, I have been in that predicament of the retrograde with the battery and cold and everything has been applied. And it is serious about the cars and travel and distance, meaning cars, appliances, and a lot of things that happens when it's retrograde, when Mercury retrograde. So it is technology, science, and a lot of everything that has to do with automobiles. So anything that has some type of technology with a car, it is applied. So let's pull something out here. Now I seen, first thing is in my energy as how the people that when you're around, so I have a lot of hidden things behind it, and it's for somebody if it resonates for that. And some people are after holidays, they be tired due to a lot, and some people it's kind of like some of it is, I feel sad, and I feel confused as far as the people that you're surrounded. So meaning with me, could be somebody. Also, it can be too much on a person. Could be the energy of bag lady. Seem like you gonna hurt your bag. Too much in your bag. And then the other energy is dealing with someone else is dealing with a lot of bags too. So that's a masculine and a feminine. And that is what I feel. If it resonates, then could be you. So I guess it's too much on a person. I got hobo energy. Either someone trying to put you in a hobo energy or someone else is trying to put you in a hobo energy. And it could be both of them that on the same timeline, meaning that both of them maybe have too much in their bag, and one is trying to put one lower as a hobo, if it resonates. First card come in. Excuse me. Ooh, and drop. 3 of Swords. Excuse me. Three of Hearts. Three hearts. That means really 3 swords in a heart. So, I tell you, first card come out is always with 3 swords. Then it tells you the energy, right? Somebody trying to put swords up in your heart, and there is some magic going on. That's some creating, and 3 is putting you in. So this the first one. First one's magician, always create, and could be past or previous, but it's somebody. So so do you know who that is? Let's figure it out. So let's give it the first thing. I always start with first. It could be Aries, could be the person, could be someone in zodiac of Aries, and also it could have somebody to do of your head. Your head is something that your head and your heart. So somebody may have the problem with the magician and to do something with 3 people. So that's like 3 and 1 is 4. So that means, like I said, it could have something to do with the masculine, to do with it, or a feminine. So when we're dealing with swords, we're dealing with some type of balance, or something is with Libra's relationship. And there's 3 of them. This can tell you a whole lot about everything in here. So with that, also it could be a zodiac or a Libra that had any significance or had anyone that connected to this, or it could have been a masculine or a feminine of the sword. But it was a magician and 3 others. So that's really 4. 4 could be, like I said, could be in the emperor as a masculine, or divine masculine, or it could be a woman as woman king. Whoever, it could be somebody, okay? But understand that it has to do with relationship. 3 of them, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Now this could be past, previous, but hey, 3. But this one here is 9 of Pentacles. You know, 9 is the end of things, but it's the Pentacle. There's too much is falling out. Just one moment. And it seemed like this second time somebody fell. That's twice. Somebody falling for what reason? That's 2. A lot of people falling now, and a lot of things is going on. 9 is going to always give you some type of something that's transformed to the end of something. So it's about your money though. Now, if you put 9 on here and take 3 in here, then what's left is 7. It's about your abundance and your fruits, and that was the purpose. That was the thieving of it. Because what's left over 3 take over 9. That's gonna be 7. So somebody was taken away from your abundance, and it's your relationships. Okay, so it could be your family. It could be your mother, father, in your family. Also, it could be your friends, and it could be your community, or it could be someone that is so far that is someone's playing as mother, father. And other people is playing eggs. And so you got a lot of persona energy. So it's about the fruits that you do. So it's like someone is basically about your abundance and your wealth and you, because you're special. And they had to do that for a reason. So the Pentacle, because that's what it was. It was 10, yeah. It was about that. So 73 is going to be 10. And this is what they were doing. This fell off, so I might as well use it. This is the future. 4 of Swords. That's future. Somebody's in rest, and they put that 4 and 7 again. There we go again. So that's what it was. So like that's 410. Somebody was balanced in here. There's a reason, because of your Pentacles. You transferred to 9. 9 is going to be spiritual. You went for 1. You went and changed and transformed, and that's the reason why they put you three swords in here, because of your abundance, because you didn't change, because you didn't build yourself up. And that has to be some type of whatever business you were doing. And if that's have to do with the swords, it has to do with justice. Maybe it's what you're speaking. You know, one thing about Libra is practical. Practical has something to do with, also it is practical in a way, even though it is. What I mean is practical in the Libra system, meaning courts. Someone has somehow the law. The law has some type of ability. When I see 14 in here, that's going to let you know it is tempest. So our temperature is number 14, tarot card. And that would give you, also 14 will give you level 11. And it had that ties to whatever of this significance for. It could be more of the acts, okay? Meaning that could be what the issues, because it seemed like this has got something to do with the court system, okay? And that has to do with the first, when this came back over here and this and that. Because this balance here is 14. It has something to do with the justice, because the swords is always Libra and relationships, but it also ties to the court system. And that is something, it's falling for whatever it is. It's the court system and it's falling. And with the, and this is what fell, okay? That surrounds over that. So that, 3 is going to tell you already. First come in here, it's some type of mission that they were doing in the first place, because they still trying to put you in this sleep, in this predicament. It's like you got the money, you got the wealth, but your relationship with your family and friends and community, and that plus you got some fake theft. Is always somebody is stolen somebody identity, and this is what the predicament anyway, but this got to do with somebody is fake persona as parents and not parents. And this is the issue, okay? Somebody is, the ID ain't right, okay? Here's the next one, upside down as a page. Yeah, somebody is it could be a minors or siblings or somebody with the swords is upside down though. So meaning somebody was immature in the swords. It could be somebody is zodiac as a Libra. They still in the house. Somebody has a lot of Libra up in here. And this here for a minor, the page, you know, upside down, you already know that that's gonna be immature, very immature. It could be somebody young, holding back, expressing the truth. Somebody's holding it back. It's a Libra, so it's a Libra. Could be a boy, or it could be a girl, or it could be as a masculine, or a divine masculine, or a divine feminine. So whoever it is young and holding back. Because they hold it back because they know all about what's going on. Not telling the truth. Especially in a public forum. Somebody is young, not telling what's going on about this particular, about this woman here. This Nine of Pentacles. Because it's young, and plus he's outside, or he or she basically is has a title for whatever his social ID, okay, meaning that his social ID, whatever is outside in the world, public. So that has to do some, I give you Capricorn energy and a little bit Virgo. And that means Virgo could be energy as far as earthly. So this practical but also shows social, give you information on the stage, platform, young, immature. Okay. So basically he's sitting watching what's going on with this particular this lady about this 9 Pentacle, and he know all about it. Privately too. Okay, this today, it was, I seen something. I was like, okay, I seen a number, and the number was 341, I believe. All of a sudden, I said, well, that means it is a magician behind an emperor about the empress. And this is the empress right here, about the pentacle. But he behind, see what I'm saying is, the emperor or divine, he could be the point that he knows all about the magician. And he ain't saying nothing. Due to, he knows it. And he ain't saying nothing. Because somebody put him in that predicament. See? I just flipped it over here. Somebody to put him fear. One thing about devil, and when it's fear is always going to tell you that. So fear or fear mongle, or somebody, as for another person, put him in the position to put you in that predicament. Okay, that means somebody put it on him forcefully about the magician, because that's behind it. It's backing him. So why is backing him? Because that 4 was behind it, and it was the emperor. And he young too, very young, and someone else, some mission that he was doing, and there's the devil right there, and that's the reason why. Yup. So that's the devil. The devil's not welcome here, but I understand that it's unhealthy attachments, and it's immature, over sex tendencies, addictions that are affecting you too, because of this right here, with the swords. You may think hard to let go. Well, he got an addiction, and therefore, and if this particular young page. And he's not even in here as an emperor, but it's somebody wanting to be an emperor, okay? And that means the way he acted immature, so he ain't ready no way. Yeah, so that's that fear. You know, when you're around fear, you also are transferred from a mission. Let's get some more information about this, because like I say, I can just... It's a whole mission. Is a organization social with that. Somebody Virgo is a Virgo. Virgo with Sagittarius today is Sagittarius is about attacking, and today is about attacking. So it didn't really tie. Ooh, it keeps falling down. Ooh. Tower. They had to do with this particular fear mongle and all that, and this immature page, and this is what it's about: the devil and the tower and 10 of wands. It was somebody was in some type of battle about the tower. You see, they falling out. Yeah, trying to put you in 10 wands, giving you all that information. That's 9 and 10. So practical, you already had all of that. And fighting and putting swords in here, all of that. That's a lot of information. About a measure of attack. Measure attack. That's 11. 11 is justice, but injustice. Let me see what it's saying. like I said, when it's like I know when you see 11, like come on now, and that's upside down. So because when the Temperance is discovering, because the reason why she's in discovery, because she didn't change. She didn't went to ninth. Ninth's going to give you a sage. Sage is going to give you the Phoenix arising, and she changed that, and that is discover. So you discovering things, whatever that information that you was pentacle, because you got, when you see pentacles, it means a lot of fruit, abundance. You have a lot. And that's what this particular, this family, love relationships, even persona fake of it, some type of family that you discover something and they want it. Yeah. Yeah. They want a part of it, and they trying to put you in the predicament. All of this stress, all that fighting, towers here. When the devil, and this is in order, it go 15, 16, right? And this one here, it was a beginning of it, and that's going to tell you that this 15, 16. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 10 and 9 and 10. The money and the fighting of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your ideas and discovery, they want a part, a piece of it. And this is the reason why they want to put the swords in you, your relationship behind. These are people either that you're not being around for a while, or like I said, it could be a fake persona playing as of a family, but not really your family. Yeah, it give you distorted energy. As a thief. A thief is a person that's a thief. They're playing as something they're not. Okay? And the situation, it has to do with multiple angles, because you got the wands in here, you got the pentacles in here, and the swords. Right? Because all we got in here is swords, so this is all it was about, the balance of swords. Swords is going to tell you that it is knowledge. So you discovered of knowledge. And this is what this is about. It's the knowledge, discovery. You. Discovery. All the knowledge, when you have knowledge in there, and it's about either the knowledge that you have, your intuition, wisdom, intuition, and knowledge, you then just transform as the information is from the Sagittarius. We in Sagittarius, matter of fact. Sagittarius gonna give you the Phoenix arising, because that's number 9. 9 is the end of things, right? But they didn't gave you so much hell. Now look at that. Battle was battle on the back. Didn't I say bag lady? You gonna hurt your back? You know, that is exactly. And so is this person too. Because if it's connected, let me get some more. Let's see. Give me some more information about this page swords. Because it told me a lot really about the devil, who he's dealing with. Let's see what else. That's too much. I told you. Didn't I say he's a... That's a Virgo. And the lovers is upside down. Ain't nothing. Forget about it. Like, forget about. That's Italian. Forget about it. Ain't nothing. Nothing. Ooh. Ooh. Well. Now here you go. And the King of Cups. Immature. And let me see. Let me make sure it's him. Because this immature right here is Virgo. And the love is upside down. But I'm going to say this King of Cups is over here. All right. What? All right. This is a Pisces. This is the King of Cups, but he's a Pisces. Ooh. There it is. It's a Pisces. Immature. Let me see. Make sure it's connected. Everything is falling up in here now. It's, uh-oh. What? Well, somebody died. When you see death, death either this King of Cups and transformed to something. Not death is the 8th house. 8th house is Scorpio. But 8th house, the death, it could be that either this king died, because now you got a knight coming in here giving something. Saying something, either the King of Cups died or death may happen, or that particular of the information. It could be that the Pisces, so I'm gonna get more information about this king, this death. Let me get more information about this death. Ooh. It's been hidden. For what reason? This is death here. I'm putting it right here. Death happened. You see them right here? This really happened. Somebody died. And then I said Pisces was energy in here, the moon. So that's going to tie to that. Yeah, Scorpio. Had wolves in here. So this particular somebody. Yeah, because it's a night coming. This person died. Yeah. Trying to put it another way. That's a lot of dark over here. This is like 16, 15, 16, 15 and 16. All these towers in here. You got the tower, death, moon, and the devil, and the lovers. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. That's all it was. It was straight up attack. They attacked. There's 9 of Pentacles. And the immature of a page of sword. And he, like I said, immature, somebody knew. So either he knew about it and the king knew about it. And the king, he died. Somebody died. Now it's a Pisces now. He was Virgo. I'm just going here. He was Virgo. He could, the son. Here's the son. Here's the dad. Okay, this the father. And this the son. But it was a death here. Real death. So now the Knight is coming out here because therefore something that happened there. We get more information about this Knight. So there it is. So it's the King, and he's a Pisces. He knows all about this right here, but somebody died on here. Yep, a lot of fighting. 3 ones and 9 ones. Already been 10 ones. So that's like, it wasn't nothing but fighting. That's all it was. That's all it was, fighting. Both of them. They ain't doing nothing but fighting. So that's why the lovers failed. That's the reason what it was. They failed. And the King said there's a death. It's death. That's why now it's a pentacle in here. It's a Knight coming. Sure ain't the one you had. You got a Knight coming. For real. Give me some more information about this Knight. It's so much falling in here. Queen of Cups. All right, let's move all this over here. You got a Knight coming from a Queen. A Pentacle is coming from us as, let me repeat this again. You got a Knight, Pentacles coming. All right, he got money. And he's ready. And he's trying to give you something. And they're the Queen of Cups. All this stuff is over. But you done went through all that battle. It was a whole lot. From all of this, a Page of Swords. And he has a Virgo. And it's got to do with the King. But somebody done died in between all of this stuff. It could be the death was over of all of it. Okay? I'm going to say that. Or it could be somebody that died. Because when you have these two things in here and it's hidden behind it and all of that, it's going to let you know that this here was about the moon. And the moon has to do with the devil too. And the towers is, and it was about all of this here. And because the death angel was here. All of this. When you see this right here, the death angel here, that's because letting you know it was all of this was a part of it. That's the Reaper. The Reaper was, he in here doing his thing here. That's the Reaper. A whole lot of it too. Now why the Queen of Pentacles? Now you got now's another, you got a Queen of Cups and you got a Queen of Pentacles. Because it's, there's another woman in here. And she upside down. And so that's the reason why. She probably the one that had something to do with it. 6 and 1. Yeah, she battled on something too. Wow. 4, that's what? That's 10. She failed. Of her wands, child. And the Queen Pentacle failed. So there it is. That's the Pentacle, and she could have, could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And also, those wands particularly of that. It could have been past of previous of the wands, but then of she was fighting. And then the four of the pentacles is upside down, meaning that she wasn't really fighting. It's just my understanding those wands has changed. But why is she wary now? It's over. Well, it's because of, she probably thinks she, this Queen Cups and Queen Pentacles, I guess she felt like, I'm going to say this is another person. Let me get some more information. It's two. It's two. So the other lady, letting you know that she not gonna get her knew what she was gonna do. And it's upside down and it fell out. See, the tower's falling, all these people falling out. They all falling. The Queen falling, Queen Pentacles falling out, everybody falling out. I mean, the last video was, somebody was falling. And King of Cups fell. Right? Look. Ooh, yeah. King Cups then fell. Yeah, it's real. That's the intuition. You better pay attention with that. Ooh. Everybody falling out off this tower. See, when you see that double like that, more than one, then you really know what it's about. King Cup. Some death came. Death of the king or death of what started it all was this particular nine pentacle. This is the present, and then what started was there, but it had relationships, and it was about a 14. 14 is going to give you temperature. And also I told you it was about justice in the first place. It had the court system and all this stuff that failed. It was about this of nine of pentacles. It was a woman, and it was about her knowledge, and it had something to do with her wisdom, intuition, and whatever job or whatever she was working with. That could be in a Venus and Virgo, meaning the social skills, and that had played with groups and came with this page of sword, which is a hermit, and was fear about the information, and it was the lover. This particular this lady here, feminine, divine feminine, yeah, and it failed. The lovers failed, and the king had something to do with it, and it was hidden behind all of it. So he was. And then I had that. It was 341. 341 gonna tell you that it was a magician behind the emperor in the first place, because it was about the abundance, and it was hidden from all of it. Death came from it, and 10 wands from her, and tower fell. Then also was another woman and her 6 of wands and her 4 wands. But it's a knight coming in here about this Queen Cup. So it's another knight. So when the king fall, here comes another knight. And because after night become knighted out, knighted up. Well, still knighted out. It means that the knight is going to be placed as another king coming, because this king failed. Yep. Ooh. So, well. Girl, a Queen of Pentacles. Now, you see that's upside down? Now, like I said, it could be, like I said, here come this Queen of Pentacles. She a cup and a queen. Here come another one. Let's see what's going on in here. What's she doing out here? What is the Pentacles out here unless the queen got money now, baby? I'm going to say, let's stop this. Let's move all of this junk over here. Let's get on here, because it seemed like this intuition for you to pay attention on here. 2 cards in here. And it was King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. One of them upside down. Okay? Now, somebody finna be... Ooh. All right. Girl, you went from Cups, Queen Pentacles, 7 Cups. You got still 9 wands in here. Still fighting, though. I see that. You're still fighting. All right, girl. This no, this right here, she a warrior. She's still fighting, though. She fighting. It's like she fighting everybody up here. Because this right here, let me get on here. This 9 of Wands. This like, okay. All right, let me leave that alone. I'm going to come back. All right, so got one of another lady of the Queen Pentacles. She upside down was another woman. Now, Queen Cups, she then raised, and I guess after all the battle, she is also Queen of Pentacles too. And 7 Cups. She got a lot going on in that 7 Cups. And the 9 of Wands upside down, because she was fighting. Now she kind of, it ain't as, how can I say, not fighting as what she was, so put it like that. That mean that 9, it was the ending of the Wands. All right, measure of attack. Let me give you some information with meditation. It says someone who always knows better is often someone who does not at all. And somebody is know a lot, you know, knowledge. Better is often someone who does not know it all. They know a little something, but not know all of it. That's a person. You see all that drama here. She got that, but she don't know the whole story. She just know all of this, what she was battling, what she was going through. But it's letting you know it was all attack. They all came and attacked. Now, if I sit in here and calculate all of these wands, she's a superwoman. That's like a Wonder Woman. I mean, that's somebody that went through all of that. From all these people. I mean, the king, come on. King of Cups and his son. Look at all these people falling. They're falling in here. Falling everywhere. And the cars are falling, everything falling. It's letting you know that it was the end of it. It was a whole lot of people that had to do. It had something to do with the magician. Had to do with a relationship. It has to do with the whole community, family, friends, and even the persona of a fake family too. And it has to do about you discovering of your new information that transforms. Well, let's give you some information on here. It says on today, it's giving out the information is knowing when and how to attack whatever challenge they wish to overcome. It's not ones to rush, but the approach is usually calculated and careful and effective. Because this right here, this page right here, this minor, and this young sword, this Libra, yeah, he basically, you know, let me just say something. When it's someone like that, somebody know how to, how a wolf. He know how it's not a person is attracted of a hermit is very nice looking on the outside, and they fine. And if it's a woman, she fine. They basically, that's how they use the outside of their persona, how they look, and this is how they deal with this type of attack. You know, you gotta be careful for that, right? So basically, it's just a sheep with wolf clothes. You know, wolves is on the outside. This is with the clothing of a cloak. So this particular this Virgo, Libra Virgo, matter of fact, and just letting you know, it could be that particular, could be a Zodiac. There it is, Zodiac. He was a Leo. Boy, he a Leo, Virgo, and a Libra. Zodiac. A cat. Now, a cat could be as, you can switch the roles too, but this particular one is Leo. Woo, that's 8, 9, and 10. They give you an MCM. Oh yeah, he was a divine, all right. Immature. And coming for you, it's like a wolf is chasing for the red, for the little red riding hood. That's what he was doing. Yeah. Yes, it has something to do with your intuition, intuitive, and able to spring surprise. You know, basically, they couldn't catch up with you because you is a little different. And look, more than they ever seen. Yeah, you was springing up here and there, and surprise. They was basically trying to keep you in this thing, a chest, and the swords, and trying to put you in the death, right? You kept springing back up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was the competition. That's all it was, because all of the ones is in here. And then also the homework. Yeah, you was doing your work. There's somebody watching behind everything. Yeah, there was preparation. They was prepping everything that they was planned on. It didn't work the way they thought. And into their defeat at the hands. Because that's what it was. Defeat at hands with the wands. And that's why death was the end of it. Court systems in here. A lot of things is it's applied. Like I said, it's a lot of people that was in all this with the towers, with the King of Cups, and 2 of them in here, and the death of it. And this the real ring. This the ringer right here, the King of Cups. That's the father. He was in a bunch with all of this mess. Yeah. Let's get everything. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's about your talents. Yep, and it was a degree, all right. Give me that, like I said, in the court system. Yeah, let me look at here because I get it like that. Sometimes you put these little extra glasses in because you know you read. You don't have to read, baby. You gotta read up in here. Yeah. Yeah, I got the 9th degree. Somebody, that's what you do. Wait a minute. All right, this got to do with missions, and this has to do with groups. And on the 9th, when you say ninth mean N and TH, that means 9th. That's the end of all of that. But that was tied to it. Yeah. It was about, a little waste of energy. They did all of that All of this here for waste of energy. Because you're still winning. You keep springing up. You know, like springs, it's like, spring is like a person that keep coming up, but spring also do with water. So you like the water. You like the springs. You know what I'm saying? You go sweet water. You know, like sweet like water, like chocolate. Someone. Yeah, that's what this is about. Defensive, overact. What people gonna say? Reveal the underlying of insecurities, and then skin to extreme, and also giving you oh, they do not take kindly being laughed at, because this particular must like laughing because they can't stand that. And why would they if they watching? You got somebody is watching or trailing your on the tail of a pipe. That means a pipe dream. Okay? You know, that means that they got a tailpipe dream. You got the dreams, and therefore is that they telling you because that somebody is either to put some type of bugs on your car, telling you on a pipe, and with a pipe dream. I mean, somebody is watching. Surveillance and information too. Let me get on here. I got some cards up in here. I thought I was gonna give out some more information here. Yeah, cause like I said, it's over. When it's 9, it's 1. You ain't fighting anymore. But this is previous. Like I said, it could be you go back into 16, 15. Some of your ancestors or whatever, but 15 and 16 gonna give you the information too, because this is all in order. You got death in here. You got 13, really 14, 15, 67, 16. Yeah. There's some past things from years ago. Let me get this night school. Night school gonna give you some information here when it's a long time ago. See what was going on. That 9 upside down, well, she ain't fighting anymore. But this is previous, like to expose it. That's what this is about. So, already. Upside down means not to connect. You're not connected. It says build a connection with a plant, animal, crystal, or even one of your ancestors by giving it a voice through free writing. When this particular one saying you're not connected to none of them, let your hand flow across the page. Write whatever comes to write. Write first, interpret later, and you're not making it up. So you're not making it up. They don't want you to say nothing. They want, when it's not connected to your ancestors, you know why? Because ain't no connection with them, because they're trying to overdo you. They're trying to be in front. This is your past ancestors. These are your family, okay? I'm just going to say that. It's upside down. It's because they're trying to control of your fate. So, when it's like that, I knew when I seen the last, was it the full moon? It's time to cut. Cut and burn of the umbilical cord. Because if your ancestors is not agreeing to what you're doing, or they just decide, and your ancestors is either because you know something that they was trying not to tell you nothing. So they was been trying to, and this is hidden. This is what it was. The King of Cups is in there, and this is the past. So this got a lot to go do with your ancestors not connecting, because they didn't want to tell you what was going on. Here it is. It was about your memory, because they didn't want you to remember. They didn't want you to know. What is your earliest memory of encountering magic in your life? They didn't want you to, they didn't want you to do this. They didn't want you Now let's get on a dark time. This is it. This is it. This is your nine of your pentacles was the biggest thing going, and your ancestors was upset because you went from another way. You moved. I mean, your choices of your discovery. You discovered them and what they were doing behind the scenes, and that you have. You must have hurt, first of all, you figured out that your ancestors was not just what you thought, okay? You figured out the discovery of what they were doing back in the day. In that type of 16 area, 15, and this is what it was. You discovered what they were doing and who they were and how they make their money. And you knew about it, and they basically was trying to take away your memory. They give you Akasha's records of your computer. Your computer is your head. They were trying to stop your Akasha's records. That means you're the remember of your memory, and they'll let you know. Now I'm gonna give you a scripture in here. Give you Deuteronomy here. It tells you about the remembering of yet. Yet has to do with destiny. That means somebody preserved for it at this time. And they were upset about your Akasha's records. It means your ancestry had already downloaded, but they was trying to keep it. They didn't want you to know about what they were doing, and then how they did you. And what they've done in all these years. They basically came back to try to remove all the information of your of the remembering of what happened. You know, when death tells you that when a person died, they go back into the remembering, and what happened is one of your ancestors is trying to stop the memory of what they've done, so you won't know what happened. This has to do with money. And this is your ancestry. And your family of that mission, or whoever on that type of that ninth information, because it's right here telling you right here. It was about your talents and poses. When you pose a push of the NTH degree, that's telling you that was poses. That means something that they're not even who they really are. Okay, let's put it like that. They are, like I said, a fake persona is putting in that NTH. There's a person that is poses. That's not even your real family. They know about it, but they kept it. This whoever you was dealing with, you were dealing with the devil of the beast because of the fear put it on this boy, young at that, a Virgo, Leo, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Excuse me. Ooh, there it was. I was going to say Leo, Virgo, and Libra, and Sagittarius too, since we in Sagittarius. So that's what it was. It was all about. All of that failed. But it was about, wow, magic. Encounter magic in your life. Because they came with magic. And they put all the swords in you. Because of the nine-pentacle. Because they're not even they're not the real family anyway. They playing as posing. When you pose something that somebody posed, interfere and fear or devil in that, as a thief, that's all it was in the first place. About your discovery. They only came for you because you were able to, it's like the awakening. That means you start awaking up. No more sleeping beauty anymore. You transform for the phoenix arising. That means you woke up to understand about what the discovery was about. It was you. Straight up you. And this got to do with money. They was posing it. That's all it was. Fake, not real. They deal with magic. That's what they were doing, magic. Now, two different things about magic is create. You can create a lot, but they was using your information and making money. And they not really your family, really. They just, these are psychic people that have the magician, and they are not really your family. See anything? Oh, practice. So whatever you were doing, it's still giving you the information. Number 3 is giving you practice. Whatever type of talents that you have, my understanding is knowledge, intuition, and that is giving you more information, practice reading of your symbols. Again, this is the second time I've seen it when I pull this in here. And this is like to do with your Libra. Libra is giving you the loves, art, and beauty for beauty's sake, and focus and relationship and romance, and harmony and cooperation, giving a cooperation in other words as orient. This is original. We means orange, giving you we. We is the oriented. That means the original. Original gives you the we. Give you we, the people. So that is giving you the court system of the Libra. Give you 14, and that is the law. So meaning that you need to do some work with your lower back and kidneys and bladder. And why is that? Because these people, whoever you're dealing with, is some type of succubus energy. And that is a Libra, and that's a relationship. That's what they were doing in the first place. That's why you got them swords and wands and stuff, because that's what they were doing in the first place, lowering your kidneys. So this has got to do with energy harvesting of your kidneys and bladder. It's telling you to read the leaves. Make a cup, unfiltered loose, leaf tea, and while you drink it, and it says write down a question you have about your life. Now examine the part. Now examine. There I go. This Mercury is something else. Now examining the patterns left by the leaves in the bottom cut. What do you see? It will mostly likely be abstract and need to be interpreted. So the last cup I seen with leaves was a couple days ago. And it was coffee, but it's still tea. You understand? The information has to do, had a man and a woman in here. So exactly, that's what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that giving you the Hierophant energy. That means teaching. So whatever you do, use it for your leaves, with your tea leaves, coffee leaves, what left over is something giving you something me giving you something to speak about it. And it was a man and a woman was upside down. They were together. So maybe that's for something, okay? Read the sticks. Gather a handful of short sticks. Write it down, a question you have about your life. Throw the sticks down while thinking about your question. Examine the way the sticks fall, looking for the patterns that help you answer in the question you ask. This is a person that is a high priest, and that is a natural high priest. There's two different things about a high priest. A high priest is giving you a natural order of natural. That means that they do not do dark magic. They do light. They mean enlightened. They do not do magic to harm other. Now, this type of magic that they were doing, dark magic, that's when you absorb another person. In another way, you can transfer spirit, and that can attack another person. You were dealing with some of your ancestors did some dark magic. So that's for a divine feminine and the divine masculine knew all about it and hid for all that time. And you met him somewhere, and there it is. But you're another type of high priest, and that is discovery of your new, what they didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to do anything to do with high priest or doing anything with teaching, period. And they did not want you to deal with this type of enlightenment that's been passed down to you. And so therefore, now that you know what they do and what they've been doing, and this is somebody is putting as of opposes of the real of your family. These are people are not the real family. Some of it is, but I think this may be somebody is posing as the family. And like I said, it is past. So this is like some woman had to go through all that process though. And it was all about what was hidden in the first place. You can't hide things for a long time. Okay, now let's see what's going on in here with this, whoever you was dealing with. Wow. I'm still picking up cards. That's what it says here. The silence is driving me crazy. It is, I miss you. I'm waiting for the right time to approach you. I'm not sure when that is. And it says here, no, I guess it says, it won't be long now. Please don't be mad at me. That's somebody's. Okay. So, my understanding, the night coming. But this is somebody that's already previous. The knight's still a knight, meaning he's not a king yet. And if his daddy's the king, then so he's just a knight. But he showed and went through a lot of a mess. Calling in now. Oneness and wholeness. Unity, union, and I want this too. And still, and that's a masculine. Okay, call in the highest best that is in coordinated here at this time. I am. And in the middle it says, I know you are my counterpart in the connection I do. I want to be able to come to you with my whole self. Thus is why I am silent. I am working on it and on me. This causes me pain too. So it is, I fantasy about how life would be with you. So this is divine and a it's divine and feminine and divine masculine. This is a deep soul connection. I feel it and I feel you. So this is past, this is really something else, and you're dealing with a lot. So when it's a whole lot. You're dealing with, I can tell you right now, you're dealing with another woman. And all of this stuff is crazy. I'm just going to say that he's crazy. Your masculine is crazy. Dealing with another woman, crazy. And the father is crazy. And you got a whole lot of mess. I think it was another video. It's the same going on here. And it's still because when a person falls, it's like a person falls down. It's like a lot of dashes everywhere and pieces. They all over the place. So it's going to be a while for this energy. It's still hanging in here. So that's why I'm saying it's still, the energy is still here. Let's see nothing else. Let's try another deck. Night is in the night. Night mean it is hidden, dark, and you didn't know nothing about it. But you're going to read about it on this one. And it's telling everything that was going on in the first. So, one thing about, there it is again. Obedience. That's still justice. 48. Strong. Good heart. Leo. 8th house. Could be Scorpio. 4. 4 is the emperor. So, a strong emperor. Or together 12. Wise obedience. It's the red. When you see that like that, you know it's justice. But from my understanding, obedience. And this is where it plays with all of us. Everybody in here has got to do with the obedience. It has somebody in the bed of the marriage of all tied to all of this. Boom. There it is. But number 8 and 4 is 12. So that was the stuck in Chuck. I give you some stuck in Chuck, give you some state, give you some country. And holla, like I said, it was all about the red, them swords, baby. It was justice. But why it was stuck up in there is because it was about obedience. Marriages, and neither one was doing right. So that tells you the masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine was not obedient. And that's why all of this failed in the first place. It just had to end to all of it. Neither one. So that's giving you a null and null and void. So that's why the marriage failed, because it was no obedience on neither one on this play. That justice bringing there in the court system is there it is, because the court system is in here. Well, yep, high priest in the air. Yep, it's past too. Past is always going to be past, right? But it's the present, but it was past. Could be was passed down of the high priest of the air. Also give you water energy with a Pisces on the head. Because that means somehow that was the wisdom intuition anyway. And that 6 has to do with the Venus planet. Okay, that give you Virgo. All right. That means the information in the present was given. Yeah. Communication. Yeah. And it was given. And then maybe that's the problem. Because everybody else had so much to do with it. Because they was not the real one. They were fake. You know. And that was past. It was prior. Past. And this is the reason why. Because you discovered what they were doing behind it. They're going to give you communication, give you thought. What comes it back, 3 and 3 is 6. That was the mission in the first place. 33 in there also was about that. The past. Yep. Because communication is the thought and communication, what you was doing, what you speaking. You're doing influence platform, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're doing, it's a platform. It could be something on a podcast, whatever you was doing. And that was the reason. And it was about 35. 35 gonna give you 8 back again, because that's what it was about. Abundance and your teaching. And that's what the strength. And there's the tree. The tree gonna give you the conscious records in the first place. Alright? That's ancestors on here. Because you didn't told everything what was going on. That's it, really. I'll come back again with the same thing. Let's see, we'll get some here. I give you right here 1013 angel number. Advice from the angels to listen to your inner voice. Use creative skills to start to fresh. Be more creative. Start anew really is a fresh skill. So it's like what's behind this telling you the universe wishes for your development success. Meaning that means the returns, and a lot of them, Jupiter, you got double Jupiter coming back. All it was the measured of attack from all these people, and they knew about your returns. They and you discovered it, and also they knew about it, and it could have been in 48. You could have been the age of 48 about your returns was coming back, and they knew about it, but they didn't. You knew what was the past of it, and then you kind of discovered them. That's what it was. You really discovered everybody, and that is all of this was about. Your returns, because they was trying to take. It's like a life insurance. Somehow, that's a whole life. Just imagine how long of the past that these people was stopped with your memory. And that means constant remembering has to do with water. Water has to do with to remember. And you're paying attention with water and land. Water has more water than is land. They give you information why it's a time of Aquarius, because it's timed. And it tells you there's more wisdom and tuition with the water than it is land. And they give you the information. They give you a lot of memory. They was trying to stop it. So they give you magic and how they're doing with your mind. There's somebody playing with your mind. That's giving you, I give you Cosby Show, and it was like on one of the series of it, and it was very small. It was about Lisa and her family, and there was I guess what type on the TV, and everything's like like it's like somebody is trying to say that your memory is not able and stable. Like you're losing your mind. It's like putting you in a parona on a soul. Like yes, a parona is a serpent energy. It's putting you as so you're not able to stand. That someone's giving you all kinds of things in the mind. That's also an attack of psychic abilities. Another psychic abilities of a parona is a serpent energy, is trying to attach you and to control you of your ancestry from past ago. Got success though. 713, 711, and 714. That means success. Giving you international astronomer. Giving you union. Okay. It's a funnel with number 9. Giving you an arbiter, meaning a rabbiter. Giving you what a rabbit is, abundance. And naming celestial objects. Okay. Number 9, underworld dead. That's what you were dealing with, underworld. 9 hits it. That's it. 9 again, because it's all this was about. Gaslighting and perception. Look at it. Gaslight, perception, prompt, agenda. There you go, telling me no again. There you go. No. Giving you keys and sweat. Give you Hunger Games and a Sagittarius at that. And the hunt reveals to expose it age of times. And boys, and you see, I just picked it up and just started going. Here, it's like romancing in the stone, the earth, analysis, a land, you could be a sister or assistant, a stage of a process of producing a place of jewelry from a gemstone, giving you all pressure. Is what it give you, a gemstone. Red, loyalty, perception of soul, tides, ruby, and Jupiter. Didn't I say double Jupiter? Because that's in the house right here. Baby, giving you a baby, earth, looks like I. Meaning, giving you earth. Well, I dig on it. Okay, give you distance is not a barrier. Many relationships have ending abruptly because of distance. There is a saying that distance is not a barrier where true love exists truly. Distance should not be a barrier, but where the foundation of a relationship is not built on a solid foundation of true love, it will definitely collapse. That's it. That's it, y'all. Ain't nothing else. I done went through everything. Everything is really comes to fruition, and it is. It is already done. Ain't nothing else you really can do with all this. Baby, that was it. It was about love and relationship, and it collapsed. That's it. It was about the will. Love it. Will divinely. Like I said, it has to do foundation of truth. And like I said, this was right here. Obedience of the air and the strength. Because it all fell all over. Let me see what they can tell you about that. Oh, the planet of Jupiter, name of 3. Generally try to rise to the highest position in their particular sphere. Because Jupiter also rules Sagittarius, expansive, optimism, and magnanimous, and influences and magnanize for November the 30th. People, but indeed, excess tendencies are as well. So give you independence, and that giving you the information is about freelancing and business themselves. That means free. This is like outlawed everything. Free, and everybody doing all kinds of things right now. So they never do what they used to do. Okay, advice. It said allow yourself to in promise, loosen up your control and admirable. But so it's so spontaneously laugh at your phobes, which is your phobos and faults, and lightning, childlike. Give you childlike as a baby. So they give you that childlike energy as a baby. So giving you that information. So there it is. Well, I think there was a whole lot going on with a measure attack. Because that's all it was, measure attack. And all of it failed. It was no foundation at all. And that has to do with divine masculine, divine feminine, King of Cups. That is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. But you got a knight coming, Queen. And also, you got a lot that you went through. And all those 7s, you got a lot of information. 7 gives you also give you a star too. Because all the 10s, you done completed of all this. You really is a star. Well, that's it, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day.